What's your D&D opinion that'll piss people off?
D&D opinions that will piss people off. I have at least two. I'm going to talk about two. I probably have more. But two of them, two, are min-maxing is not bad. Toxic players who min-max are bad. You can have some of the most fun with a character concept by maxing out your stats and purposely giving yourself a weakness. Honestly, that can make an interesting character. You're a fighter who has a 20 strength, but a -3 in intelligence. Cool. What does that look like? Like, realistically, are you just like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Or are you Kronk from Emperor's New Groove? Like, I'm curious to see how you do that. But the toxic player who min-maxes and then tells all the other players how they're doing it wrong, that's a problem. The second opinion, DM specifically. If you put in something that the characters or the players think means something else, but it's not a plotline you developed ahead of time, roll with it. Screw your plan, screw your plot, roll with what they found interesting. Example of this, I had a friend who was DMing for us, who put in some references to, unintentionally put some references into a Lovecraft story that he and I had recently read. And put this really weird church in the middle of this starting town where we were starting this campaign. Stained glass, marble floors, whole 9 yards, in the middle of nowhere. And we latched onto that as a, what the heck is up with this? Oh, there's no graveyard attached to this church? Oh, some old miser left you a bunch of money and you built this church like 3 generations ago? Ooh, this is interesting. What's going on here? This can't be right. There's got to be something more going on here, right? He refused to do anything with it because that's not what he intended. That's not the plot he was supposed to go with, even though he accidentally alluded to there being something going on there. We spent a session and a half trying to figure out what was up with that church, to only have him, in frustration, leave the table telling us there was nothing up with the church. That is fine, but in my opinion, screw your plan and do something with what your players found interesting. You are the storyteller, sure, but it's their story. Let it be their story.